67 million travellers take the Heathrow Express which travels from London's airport to the heart of the city. In a bid to push their brand, Tata Communications has splashed its trademark all over the train. Sanjay Suri reports from London on the rationale behind that move and how it's going to benefit.
Tata Communications has been the provider behind more visible platforms and events. It is now taking a bold step out into the open, and you can see that on Heathrow Express, which connects the airport with Paddington in central London. For Tata Communications, this is a train to a name.
I'd like them to leave the train thinking, that's interesting. I didn't know Tata Communications supports 24% of the internet. I didn't know that they're servicing 60% of the Fortune 500. Are they servicing my company? I didn't know that they're such a big player in mobile. I didn't know that they support 50% of the world's clouds. I didn't know they're doing interesting things like helping Team Indus in India get on the moon and communicate from there. So it would be wonderful if they, in their next business meeting, played one of those stories out.
The Heathrow Express is a busy carrier for that message.
Because what you have on this train is 6 to 7 million people who have a global outlook.
Heathrow Express brings exposure both to the business and to the general traveller. But for the moment at least, Tata Communications says they are looking more at business-to-business exposure, and that follows a study they undertook recently. At the moment, the branding is far more dramatic and visible on the outside of the train than it is in the small print within.
We try to create a little bit of calm in the inside of the train. What we do have is the television screens, which provide both information and a bit of exposure for our partner, in this case Tata. But we try to strike a balance between messaging and a bit of calm as well.
The message is business to business primarily for now, but that might not be all that Tatas have in mind.
We've got some super exciting social plans around this platform. One thing that's been inspiring is customers, partners and employees have all been photographing themselves with the Heathrow Express and sending us the photographs. And so there is the genesis of a campaign that you may see in the coming week or two.
Tata Communications is communicating at last just all the connections it makes possible behind the scenes or behind the screens en route to and from the world through Heathrow. Tata seems on board for new destinations ahead. In London, Sanjay Suri.
The world-famous train is now the Tata Express.